Hello and welcome back to our redirect on steroids. Now what I'm going to be doing is going through screenshots of the admin while talking about all of the key features that I went over in the previous video. So it's put together by 3 videos due to the restraints I have at YouTube for the amount of time I can have per video. So it's divided into 3. So please take your time and watch all 3 of them. I highly recommend it. We have gone over some of the stuff down below on the sales page, but I do recommend that you watch these videos. Okay, so without any more delay, let's get started. Now the expire redirects. Okay, after you've created a redirect and you want to add a landing URL, you're going to be on this page. Okay, you have links to videos, and all these are tooltips. They're throughout all the pages, and when you hover over these, you get a tooltip of this field entry, and that's here, and here as well. You have your date picker. That's for your start date. Okay, if you want to expire it, that's this redirect would be valid from this date to this date, and you just use this as your date picker based on date and time. This is the landing URL. This is where they're going to go on the redirect when they click it. This is an option field for expiring your redirects. If you leave it blank, it goes to your directory. If you want them to go to a different offer page on ClickBank, wherever you want them to go to, you just put a URL in here, and that's what will happen if the start date hasn't occurred or the end date has expired. This is where they're going to end up if they click your redirect. And basically you just add one, and then if you want to add other landing URLs to the same redirect, you just keep rotating through here. You add another one, save it, add another one, save it. Okay. So that's basically how the expire redirects work in the interface. So let's continue here. Now this is what I really like. I love the redirect tracking IDs. It's a good way to analyze your traffic. Now here's a basic redirect, and this is pointing to my plugin. Here's the redirect with a tracking ID. We have a / with a TID-S3 blog. The S3 blog is the tag. That's what's going to be in your admin under that redirect with the stats. Okay, the TID is just for the script. You can use underscores, but don't use dashes in here. Okay, in this tag name. And basically my S3 blog is my plugin blog. So if you come down here, here is the redirect information. Down at the bottom here, you got your tracking IDs, and they're going to build as many down here as you are using for this redirect. You can see my S3 blog, 1 hit, 1 unique hit. You can reset that stat. It doesn't affect the stats here, but it will reset the tracking ID stat. And I got my Facebook share, which is used when I shared this on my Facebook. And basically that's your tracking IDs. Put them to good use. It's a wonderful feature. I could think of a few examples, like for AdWords. Okay, you have an AdWords campaign, you can use a tracking ID to see what kind of traffic is coming from it. If you got an ad space on somebody's blog, you can use a tracking ID there. Throughout all your websites, use tracking IDs so you know where that traffic's coming from. Okay, and it's a really powerful tool, so put it to good use. So let's continue on here. Now, the redirect information. This is where all your information is in the admin index, and you can have as many of these shown per page. You can do searching. It'll search the titles, descriptions. It'll search the redirect name. It'll, so you can find specific redirects if you need to. Okay, that's all in the interface. This button is for if I wanted to do a mass redirect delete. I just click all these, and then at the bottom of that page it'd be a delete button, and it will remove all those redirects. Here is where you're going to add your landing URL. Here is where you're going to add it says right here, edit redirect title, image, description, show or not on your directory. You can turn it to stealth mode. You can add bookmarking. There's many features in here. Okay, I'll be getting to that shortly. You have your disable. It will turn this off. So this redirect, if somebody clicked a disabled link, they end up going to your directory. Okay, so it's not wasted traffic. They're at least going somewhere. You can reset the stats. This reset will only resets the main redirect. It doesn't affect your tracking IDs. You can remove this redirect. You have your Twitter share. When you click this, you have an option to write your own description. You know, obviously you only have like 100, what is it? I think it's 165 characters. If you leave it and just click on the tweet button, it will automatically use the title of your redirect that you added here, okay? And it will have the URL as well with its unique tracking ID, which will end up down here once people start clicking it on your Twitter account, okay? You may have to log in. When you click this, it'll take you to a splash page showing you the title with the URL, and you click submit. It's now posted onto your account at Twitter. And the Facebook share is the same kind of feature. If you click this and you haven't logged in, it'll ask you to log into Facebook. When you get there, you get a splash page with the image and the description with a unique redirect with the tracking ID, and you click submit. It's on your Facebook wall. Very, very simple to do. Okay? Now these down here are, because they're red X's, it's telling me I have no title, I have no image, I have no description, and it's not set to my directory. I don't have global overlay set, and I don't have bookmarking set to this redirect, and I don't have stealth page set to this redirect. These would be checked. A green check like here. I mean, I'm sorry, I do have stealth page. So this is turned on to a stealth page. That's why it's got the green. Otherwise, it will have X's, okay? And here's where you add an overlay to the redirect, okay? And of course, if you set expiry dates, this information will tell you what your expiry dates, if they're expired or not, okay, if you want to expire the overlay. All right, so that's basically the redirect information, and this is all the information you get on the admin on every redirect, okay? So now, let's talk about the social bookmarking on redirects. This is an awesome tool. It can send your redirects viral, because this is where a user will share your redirect, okay? All the data that you have saved to the redirect is automatically appended to these buttons. So if they share it, it takes your image and description, and tweet, it's going to take the title and the any URL, and all of these have unique tracking IDs, and they're obvious, okay? You have stumble upon, okay? This has its own unique ID. You have tweet, and that has its own unique ID. You have Google Plus, okay? You have Facebook share and Facebook like, and you have QR code. So if somebody on a mobile device clicks on this, it's a little pop-up that expands this QR code. They scan it, and it takes and it will give them the URL. It's a redirect URL. It's got its own ID as well, QR. Okay, so you'll know if anybody from a mobile device had used your redirect. Okay, you have control of the color. Okay, you can change this color so it blends in with the landing page. Okay, you have complete control of that as well. Very, very, very powerful feature. Put it to good use. Now here's your redirect directory, and it's using our default directory. Okay, as you can see, there's a search feature in here. It's very nice laid out. It's not complex. And you can add links here. You can add information here. Okay, it also has the hit count here. Here's your image. That's also a hyperlink. This also has a tracking ID, and your title has the redirect as well with a tracking ID with a DIR for directory. Okay, and this is here's my description I saved. That's my title, my description. Like and this is all self-built. As soon as you add it, it basically adds it to your directory instantaneously. Okay, and your RSS feed. Okay, so very, very powerful. Now I use the WordPress option for my directory, and here's mine: top quality internet marketing products. This is on a totally different domain, but it still works. The redirect will still talk to it, and basically we have a plugin, and we have all the tutorials to explain everything how it works. It's very simple, but the plugin will pull in from your RSS feed and it will add this to your blog. And it's very, very powerful. I like the WordPress. I just think it's you know, you may get better SEO results if you use WordPress. I don't know for a fact, but I would think you would. So here's the other option, which is the WordPress blog. So that's it for this video. I strongly recommend you continue with the next video, or you can just scroll down, and if you've seen enough, you can click that payment button, or you can continue to read the sales page and make your decision from that. Okay? So I hope to see you on the inside, and take care.